Innovations. That's Roxanne De Palma's company. Here is a really, I think, just a charming way and a really clever way of being able to get potted plants on display where you wouldn't normally have them on display. These are $38.43. I do have colors for you. These are metal construction, and they're designed, here they are, they're designed to go right over the fence rail itself, whether it be a chain link fence, whether it be a wooden rail fence, and then these will support a pretty good sized pot. I'm going to bring my expert out here in just a second to help out. And I did not forget that question that came to us on Facebook. What do we have here? Gail Beck is now watching us. Sue Carl. Shelby Thompson is watching. Diane Morani, pardon me, is watching. We're streaming live on my corporate Facebook page. And if you've got a question, you can ask us and we'll be able to answer it right away. I want to start with the colors real quick. I'll show you those. I have the royal blue out in front of me. We also have a bronze available, but there's only about 100 of the bronze to go around. Are those the only two colors that are left? We started with 5 colors. So that's the only 2 that are remaining. Let me bring Larry out. Larry Nixdorf is an important part of Roxanne De Palma's company, Ultimate Innovations. Larry, it's good to see you. Let me ask you a question
my friend.
right away. I know that these are designed for pots, but a woman did ask on Facebook if she could put like a cocoa mat in this instead and use it for hanging bags. Well, yeah,
And
apparently you can.
know what? That is a fantastic question. And I went and I got mine that I have this cocoa liner in. It's about 4 inches high, Dan.
Okay.
And 8 inches across. So that's probably the cocoa liner that you'd want to use. But if you get one that's larger, simply cut it to size. And if you need it a little more firm in there, use zip ties to do it right to the metal frame.
Good. And I'm trying to go back to find the particular woman that asked that question. Boy, we've got a lot of people on here. Here it is. It's Denise. I hope I pronounced Denise your last name correctly. Giesy, Giesy. When you air the set of 3 plant holders, we ask if there's a certain size cocoa liner that can fit in the plant holder. So good. So I due diligence. I got that information out there.
You know, that Facebook Live is so much fun, and that's why I love showing you something like this, because this is truly a fun product, Dan. And, you know, it's a problem solver, even if you don't know that you have a problem. But it's just going to enhance your outdoor decor effortlessly, easily, and inexpensively.
Yeah.
So all you do, I'm going to come over here to my fence. You know, it's perfect because there's no installation, there's no drilling, there's no attachment. You just slip it on your fence. You take your own pot, 8-inch pot, whether you get at the grocery store, big box store, or you plant it yourself, and put it in. It doesn't get easier than that. In fact, I'm going to show you again, Dan. You just take it, put it right on the fence, put your plant in, and it instantly softens the look of your fence,
I agree.
your rail, your gate. If you have an apartment and you have a balcony with a railing, these are great for adding a little privacy. They truly are a great problem solver when you think of a way to decorate your outside decor.
Yeah, and we've seen other things that are designed for deck railing, but not for fences so much.
Sure.
So just one single, like a geranium in a pot. And I love how you use the word soften. It does. It breaks up those harsh lines of horizontal and vertical designs. Where I grew up, it was chain link fencing. You know, that's
right.
And nobody had a dog. It was just to keep kids out of your yard. But it was just not attractive. So here, it's just a nice way, a simple, easy way to do it. Here's another factor. The older I get, the more I appreciate bringing things up to a higher level. So
sure, where you don't have to bend over.
Yeah.
And you know, Dan, let me just show you these a little closer, because these are made out of powder-coated steel, so you can keep these out in almost any weather condition. They have this nice, generous 2.5-inch hook to go over your fence, your gate, your rail. And then look at this, Dan. We have this extra support here. And what that's going to do, that's going to butt up against whatever you're hanging it on, so it hangs horizontally. This is 8 inches wide, 4 inches deep. But look at this beautiful open bottom. So if you are using a cocoa liner or you overwater or it rains, it's just going to drain right through there. But I'm going to come over here to my second camera, Dan.
Okay.
You're talking about chain link fences. And, we have fences whether to, protect our pool areas, dogs, kids, like you mentioned. But I have never, ever heard anyone say, man, that is a beautiful, chain link fence you.
Yeah.
Never, never. And if you plant something in the bottom, you still have this fence. But Dan, look at this. With these, you can hang them right on the fence. It instantly changes the look. It makes it beautiful. It adds interest, and it just really brings the plants up off the ground. And like you said, if you're container gardening, isn't it better to be able to water up top than actually down on the ground? And it also brings the focal point of these beautiful flowers up.
Okay, we've already had 3 of the 5 colors that we brought in sell out. The bronze that Larry is working with right there, I now have fewer than 100 sets remaining. These were $42.25 at the QVC pricing. That featured price, listen, that's not going to save you, a lot of money, but $5. Come on, at least that's another gallon of gas and 20 miles in the car. So any penny that you can save nowadays, I recommend it. I think that's why Easy Pay is so important, because it allows you to budget, to spread it out over time with no added interest involved. If you've never bought from QVC2 before, it's very similar to the same exact procedures as QVC. Any of the major credit cards that we accept, or even PayPal. We now take PayPal. If you want Easy Pay, you just simply ask for it. It's going to be the price of the item plus any applicable sales tax in your state. And then if there is any shipping and handling, you add that together. In this case, you cut it in thirds, and it's on its way. I think that's a really good look. Potted plants have become really popular. A lot of people are doing more container gardening. Hey, Larry, I know you're coming back a little bit later on with that innovative
I sure am.
fold-down bucket that you and I were able to show yesterday on the program. That's a cool item.
Another fun product.
Yep. Look at that. That's a 4-gallon bucket, by the way. Ugh.